What's up, family? What's up, family? I really need y'all to understand and know what an Asiatic black man is. I really want y'all. I really need y'all. I really need my people to know what an Asiatic black man is. Because in the early 80s and the 90s, in our generation, we totally rejected clowns from impoverished neighborhoods run around talking about they God. I need you to know what an Asiatic black man is, because an Asiatic black man is what created the Aryan white supremacy white man. I really need you to understand what an Asiatic black man is, because all around you in every last one of your inner cities, the clowns down in Atlanta, clowns in Detroit, clowns in Chicago, Ohio, all over the country, you got clowns. Talking about enlightenment, talking about conscious movements. All of them dying for approval from a group of black males from the East Coast. You don't have no rappers in Texas. You don't have no rappers in Atlanta. You don't have no rappers in the South. It wasn't until Jay-Z came down with Bun B and did a song. Every last one of the rappers that try and claim that they listen without the acknowledgement of effeminate Russell Simmons and Def Jam. These effeminate queens from Queens. I don't care what city you come from. There is no male anywhere in any street organization, in any underworld operation, that has not sought to gain approval from New York City. And when it comes to New York City, when it comes to the East Coast, New York ain't even a part of the United States of America. It's an island. So first off, let's get that straight. New York is not even a part of the United States of America. It's an island. Without New Jersey, there's no New York Giants. Without New Jersey, there's no New York Jets. Without New Jersey, the New Jerusalem, see, when them Egyptian pharaohs was talking about Atlantis, the so-called mythical city of Atlantis, understand, when the world was created, The greatest of the kings always came out of the east, because the sun rises in the east. The Garden of Eden was placed in the east. The tree of life that had a river flowing from the tree in the garden was in the east. And it says an angel was placed with a flaming sword to the east of the tree of life. Everything starts in the east. The East Coast, New Jerusalem. That's why they call it New Jerusalem. That's why they call it the Garden of Eden estate. There is no New York without New Jersey. The New Jersey Meadowlands, that little island with bridges and tunnels that you got to get to, tells you it's not connected to the mainland. Tells you it is a part of maritime law. That means the law of the sea. And I want y'all to know that European pirates that the whole world watched devolve into dark ages of their so-called enlightenment, their so-called wisdom. The whole world got to sit back and watch France, England, Germany. The whole world got to watch they so-called enlightenment from the 1500s, the 1400s, so-called enlightenment. So-called kingdoms of the earth. But the Most High God said in Daniel chapter 2 that the iron will not mix with the clay. You will never have a global kingdom of Europeans, because their defiance, their insistence on their ignorance, that calling it enlightenment, calling it science, calling it wisdom, their insistence on the ignorance their loss of manhood, their loss of womanhood, their unfruitfulness. The Most High God said, I will expose. They will never be fruitful. They will never rule the world. They will never build anything. They will be vagabonds, restless wanderers, pirates, rebels, Vikings, cavemen with cave dwellers, Bohemian Grove, skull and bonesmen. And all of them clowns was black. All of them. All of them. All of them. And the more they practice their dark ages lifestyles, the more and more the curses of Cain, what God marked Cain, the mark of Cain. Lighter and lighter and lighter, fairer and fairer and fairer. And these dark-skinned Canaanite ignoramuses, hidden caves to hide their fair skin, the mark of Cain from the sun. These cavemen, Neanderthals of Europe, that God said would never ever mix with the clay. I am the potter, the creator of things in the heaven above and the earth beneath and the waters under the earth. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, with the idolatry and the paganism of Canaanites and Europeans. These people of color who hate God are called Asiatic black ignoramuses. And still to this day, you allow Asiatic black ignoramuses so to my family, there is a challenge. Rome is always challenging in rebellion against God. When God said Rome will go extinct and will never be a global power. To my family, Rome is synonymous with Babylon. There is a battle. There is a hip hop battle. Understand. Understand. The defining of the victors on earth and heaven is those who sing a very specific song that humans it says no man can sing it. Devolved rebel men are called humans. Devolved, fallen, worthless, ignorant men are called humans. So if the devolved, ignorant losers are humans, and the word says that no man can sing the song of the victor, the fallen don't even have a shot. It says the redeemed sing a song that no man can sing. Fallen men are humans, Genesis chapter 6. And you let some black, ignorant, fallen rebels talk about humanity, talk about climate change, talk about wealth, talk about justice and injustice, and talk about, you let some black, ignorant rebel clowns still to this day, they've been exposed, they've been crushed, and you still let these clowns define for you what success is. What the king said, my people perish for lack of vision. So obviously you ain't seen nothing. He said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. You got all these niggas going to these HSBCUs. No knowledge, straight ignoramuses. Your Asiatic, that's the Asiatic black man for you. If the Asiatic black man is God, where's the kingdom at? Where's dominion at? Where is dominion at? Where is fruitfulness at? All y'all black niggas. You black and you proud of what? of being sold out generation after generation to some fake Aryan white supremacy niggas. They some decoy niggas. The Aryan white families that these Asiatic black niggas prop up. Listen, when you fool to believe that Aryan white supremacy nigga that ain't never built nothing, ain't never won nothing, they got to take drugs to do anything. Steroids to try and be an athlete. Human growth hormones to be in any type of competition in any way, shape, or form. You let some my people, listen to me, yo. Listen to me. Listen to me good, family. Listen to me good. Because this game is over. I got daughters and women that have suffered. I have mothers who've had unfulfilled desires of their hearts and dreams. And my daughters and my wife will never, ever, ever experience, will never be robbed like my parents and my grandparents allowed their women to be totally disrespected. My daughters and my wife and my sisters and my nieces and my and listen. So to my family, black sellout niggas propping up white fake imposters died with my grandfather, Frank E. Leggett Jr. Anybody in my father's generation trying to withhold that the blessings that my grandfather, Frank E. Leggett, stood at a marriage altar and bestowed on my mother, Beverly Webb. My grandfather, Frank E. Leggett, stood at an altar and in a wedding dowry promised my mother the inheritance, the thrones that he had inherited, that our ancestors on the East Coast, from Trenton, New Jersey, down to Camden, down to DC, Baltimore, Virginia, Florida. You can't set foot on the Eastern Coast that my ancestors have not controlled. From New Jersey up to Newark, up to New York, to Brooklyn, to Long Island, you can't find a patch of land in the United States of America on the Eastern Seacoast that my ancestors haven't driven British, French, German, Dutch, Chinese, Russian. We don't care who the heck y'all are. Muslims, fake Hebrews, satanic Christians, Buddhists. We don't care about none of y'all clowns.
The only way to get consulting clients in today's market is no, wait, sorry. Old school hip hop. They say that's when it was at its best, and they call it the golden years. I know that's when I fell in love with it. Since this album's gonna be autobiographical, I had to go to one of the few people that can recapture that feeling I had when I was a kid. I got so much troubles on my mind, refuse to lose. My nephews need new shoes, plus they chew Kool-Aid going out stairs with black. Take that nigga phone way back. I'm always strapped like Nike is right here. Under the belt, under the head, nigga. Nothing to help my money with the feds. Anybody trying to fade?
So, this is called Aryan white supremacy. All y'all niggas run around here talking about Jay-Z. All y'all niggas running around here talking about Jay-Z. Where does Jay-Z's root start at? A fake imposter Hebrew named Rick Rubin that been bending this nigga over and running through that nigga like a the male shrine prostitute that he is. Huh? All of y'all niggas, East Coast, West Coast, all y'all niggas. Every last one of y'all that have since the 80s got this wrong, you got manhood wrong. Every last one of y'all clowns that got this wrong, I don't care if you a church, I don't care if you rabbi, listen, you have lost manhood. When you let them tell young people that these niggas is successful, when these niggas run to fake imposter Hebrew niggas that don't know nothing, ain't never been nothing. They artificially manufactured this nigga whole career. And you bought it. Rick Rubin, a fake imposter Hebrew nigga, a British implant, been raping Russell Simmons and Rev Run. This is your reverend. Run up in your reverend's butt cheeks. How about that? How about that? Every last one of these black niggas that y'all call successful. You don't got no black niggas that's successful. You got little puppet gatekeepers that's propping up these imposter Hebrew niggas that the word of God told every last one of us to crush. Our ancestors wasn't connected to no denominations. Our ancestors wasn't connected to no denominations. Ain't no such thing as no St. Philip's Baptist Church. Ain't no such thing as saint, because everything they call saint is Satan. Before they was even calling niggas Baptists and Methodists and Lutheran. There was an Ethiopian named Philip. My grandfather, my great-grandfather started a church based off of a Philip. when the Messiah was feeding the 5,000 on the mount, he told Philip, tell the people, sit down. Philip, not no St. Philip's Baptist Church. You just played yourself. Once you acknowledge some denomination, you just played yourself. He said, before Abraham was, I am. You can't put me in no box. You can't put Most High God in no denominational box, in no corporate 501c3 tax exempt. You just played yourself. Before Abraham was, I am. Before there was a Baptist denomination, Philip was an Ethiopian that was blessed to go and reveal and baptize to an Ethiopian eunuch that the Son of God was the Messiah, that the Hebrews and the Romans and the Greeks and the Muslims would reject and kill. That's who Philip is. That's who our ancestors. That's the church that my grandmother raised us in. Philip, the same exact Ethiopian, Cushite king, Philip, who fed the 5,000 and fed the 4,000. Philip ain't no saint, ain't no Baptist. Once again, the Renown sing a song that no man can sing. When you lose your manhood, the only ones who maintain the Holy Spirit of the Most High God, they the only kings on earth that can be called men. And came not near one of y'all black niggas. Listen. My people's in the streets of New Jersey, streets of New York, who came up under the 5% nation of Gaza. Let me help y'all. They knew by stripping the manhood out of y'all neighborhoods for generations, going back to the 1800s and 1700s. They knew little young niggas would grow up and try and claim that they know something. But every single black figure that they give you from Shaka Zulu is a nigga that the British done subjugated and broke. Every nigga y'all believe in, every single last one of these niggas, Noble Drew Ali, every single last one of these niggas, Master Farad Muhammad, every last one of these niggas is a nigga that the British done broke and subjugated and then sent them back to teach a whole generation of little young niggas that don't got no uncles, no daddies, no fathers, no nothing. Now you got some person of color come and talk about, yo, you God. First time in your life. These the same British niggas. These the same British niggas that enslaved your family. These the same British niggas who raped your daddies. Then they gonna send back a false prophet to tell you God, and you gonna lap it up just because they said you God, nigga? I'm gonna show you the slave brand that they've been hitting y'all niggas with. This your daddy. This your daddy. All of y'all. Listen, we're gonna set you free, homie. And if you still try and push that line, still try and push that ignorance, it's your daddy. It's all y'all daddies. A fake Hebrew nigga. an imposter, a German Viking, caveman, Neanderthal nigga on all y'all black niggas. And to y'all young people today, these niggas, through a banking system called Goldman Sachs, they said they pushing reset on y'all niggas. And they said this generation of millennials and younger will be poor, will be the poorest generation ever. And if the black niggas who came before y'all, if you think they was impoverished, these niggas have said, you millennials and you younger niggas, all y'all Instagram loving, these niggas have put together a bank, Goldman Sachs on Wall Street, and they say y'all gonna be poor, y'all gonna be more enslaved. To Donald Trump's little 8-year-old son, Barron. All y'all little teenage niggas, all y'all 30-something-year-olds, all of y'all, they have said that you will fund little Barron Trump's trust fund baby lifestyle. Are you Meek Mill, Jay-Z, Rock Nation loving clowns? And it's the cats in my generation running around here talking about y'all conscious. Talk about y'all conscious. We're not near one of these niggas own nothing. A group of Aryan, German, fascist bigots manufactured Rock Nation and Jay-Z's whole career, and y'all niggas done fell for it. Talking about y'all conscious. Talking about y'all maintain your manhood. Talk about you raise. Listen, you can't raise no son. You can't raise no son. If you from Trenton, you from Philly, you from Brooklyn, you from Queens, you listen. If you sat back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and you watched a group of fake imposter German Hebrew fascist German bigots take Russell Simmons, Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, Jay-Z, Def Jam, prop these little black coon rat niggas up, and all y'all niggas know how to do is run behind them and talk about they successful. Ain't not near one of these niggas in control of nothing. They ain't never, ever, ever been able to run a business. The only thing that they know how to do is what? Sell dope? You don't understand that these white fascist German bigots control your every move in your every neighborhood because they done told you some black rat sellout niggas that they control is men. And then you raising families in neighborhoods. Still infested with drugs. Niggas ain't made a dime off of dope dealing. Only rats make money in dealing dope. Only rats. Then you breed your little cousins and your little brothers and your little niggas who run the street, and you let these little niggas run around here like they don't answer to nobody. The only reason these white European fascist, German, bigot niggas could still manage the flow of real estate, could manage banking and loans and all of that, is because you little flunky niggas have been programmed to only consume. That's what the field nigga does. The field nigga consumes that what massa tells the field nigga to consume. Open your mouth and eat it, nigga. That's what a field nigga does, consumption. Eat scraps, you gonna eat scraps, nigga. Fight over blocks and neighborhoods and we gonna tell you what success is, nigga. How did this nigga successful? He got to come to some German fake. What the hell he know about music? What does Rick Rubin and Lawyer Cohen know about music? Nothing. Because Russell Simmons came and sold them to y'all niggas in Queens. Because Run DMC came and sold these niggas to y'all. What the hell these white boys know about anything? What the hell these black niggas know? Nothing.
You may have to rewrite the third verse after this because you just took it. The whole song just went like this.
When the nigga become a king? You tell me when this nigga became a king. And if he your king, that's why your kids live the way they do. No manhood. This nigga's a queen. All these niggas is welfare queens.
Rick ain't normal. I don't give a fuck. I know producers have their idiot.
Huh? Asiatic black man is God, huh? There go the God of the Asiatic black man. Some white nigga named Rick Rubin who worships Buddha. Asiatic black man is God, huh? 5% nation of gods and earth. Huh? My people perish for lack of knowledge. Y'all niggas still ain't got over this ignorance. During the time of ignorance, I winked on this ignorance, but now I call all men. 2,000 years ago, the Apostle Paul told y'all niggas. In Athens, the height of black, effeminate men who wanted to be drag queens. That's what Athens was. A city full of black niggas who wanted to be drag queens. And the Apostle Paul went to Athens to all of you effeminate black Greek niggas. You know, alphas and kappas and sigmas and omega psi phi, deltas and thetas and AKAs. This is what Athens was. Bunch of perverted black niggas on the verge of extinction. Because your abominable lifestyles can't never be fruitful. And you let these fake Hebrew Viking niggas resurrect the same perverted gods. Buddha. Jay-Z sought out this clown to create his career and create the persona that you bought hook, line, and sinker. He got the shrine to his God sitting right there. There it is. Let's go. There it is. All of y'all, anybody in the United States of America pushing Islam. First of all, you better go learn your roots. Any of you Asiatic black, Paul called it ignorance 2,000 years ago, and it's still ignorance. And there is the symbol of your ignorance, the symbol of your slavery, the symbol of your bondage, the symbol of your Persian god, Zoroaster. Play with me if you want to. This is the symbol of your high priest. This is the symbol of the Roman Catholic Church. This is the symbol of your high priest. That hat, it's called the fez. The hat on top of that bear is the slave brand for every Muslim, every ignoramus, worshiping the sun gods of Persia. This is who, listen, you done played yourself. And you cannot, listen, you done played yourself. You done dedicated, you done lied to your babies. You done lied to your women. Why? Because you ain't studied to show yourself approved unto God. You let some fair-skinned Asiatic black niggas come and use the damage that some white niggas did with a King James version of a Bible. And so because these black niggas came with a whole nother book, you ain't question these black clowns. Because the black niggas used what the white niggas did to you. They the same brothers. It's the same book. It's the same false prophets, nigga. Nigga, this been out here since 1999. And all of y'all, doesn't let them take you from 5% nation of God's and earth to full-blown false prophet. First of all, when you change the name of a prophet, the only reason you would change the name of Ishmael is to not expose the fact that you don't have access to any prophets. The only reason the niggas in Islam change the names is because the Messiah exposed the fact before Abraham was, I am. You ain't got no prophets. So these clowns, they changed the names of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, and they give them Arabic names. For real, you ain't got no root, homie. You ain't got no root, homie. No woman, every woman that comes up under this lie whenever you got an Aryan white supremacist, fascist, fake imposter Hebrew with the very symbol of your supposed God, that is render unto Caesar that which is Caesar, and to God that which is God's. The very emblem, every mosque, every temple, they have this emblem of this fez. This is the crown of Islam. all throughout the Middle East, everywhere. This is the crown. And how Rick Rubin, a German Viking Hebrew, oh, he can wear the crown? Of course he can. Of course he can. Because Julius Caesar created this fake spiritual invasion. And British Constantine, Emperor Constantine, is a British, German, Roman Catholic pagan. And then what does he do? He goes down into Egypt and he creates a city called Constantinople. And then they change the name of Constantinople to the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Your Ottoman Empire. Your Ottoman Empire of Islam was created by a British German Caesar named Constantine in 300 AD. Huh? Ottoman Empire. They changed it to Ottoman because, listen, everybody in the world knew that Constantine was a German. So what's an Arab? What's a Turk? What's a Muslim? A German. Huh? Ain't nobody stupid. We know who Constantine is. What? Because you changed Constantine from Constantine to Constantinople, from Constantinople to the Ottoman Empire. And now all of a sudden, this Roman Catholic nigga. Everybody know this nigga Constantine in the battle said he saw a prophecy from God that said under the sign of the cross he would conquer. So which one is it? Are you Catholics or are you Muslims? Which one is it? It's one and the same. It's one and the same. Catholics can go back and forth between Islam and Catholicism because it's the same apostate abomination. And because y'all ain't studied, because y'all let some niggas with some history books tell y'all about some atrocities that some white people did to you under the Bible. So then when they came back with another book that the same white people wrote, the same exact white people wrote the King James Bible and the Quran. What? They didn't claim to have that book until 300 years after Constantine created Constantinople and the Ottoman Empire. They was already worshiping under this symbol, a goddess named Allah. Yeah. The same goddess that the Egyptians was worshiping. Horus. Allah and Horus are the same. The Persians worshipped Allah, and the Egyptians worshipped Horus. Half man, half woman, androgyny. That is what this symbol is. That is who the Ottoman Empire is. Constantine said, I don't like this Roman Catholicism. I like the Persian androgyny better. I'm going to move my headquarters from Egypt to Persia, and I can have my cake and eat it too. I could have Isis, Horus, and Seb. Horus, IHS. This is where you get Greek fraternities from. The very first Greek fraternity is the skull and bones of IHS, Isis, Horus, and Seb. The very first Black Greek fraternity is IHS. That's in Egypt. And they worship the same gods in Persia. They just call them different names. Allah, Mithra, Zoroaster. These so-called niggas with knowledge. These so-called niggas with knowledge ain't never studied nothing in their life. So-called niggas with knowledge. Same white men played you with two separate books. The Bible and the Quran. Same exact white men. Same Germans. Emperor Constantine. It's one same nigga. The British. It's always the British. Faking like they the children of Abraham. What you gonna do about it? Yeah? Huh? Huh? What it say? What it say? What it say? What it say? What's your book? Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Huh? Magic, white and black. What? This is in the 90s. These niggas told y'all straight up and down what they on. Magic, white and black. And then gave you the emblem of your God, Allah. The crown. The crown of they black magic.
I can't home. I don't give a fuck. I know producers have their idiosyncrasies, meaning, quirks.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna listen. Watch. I just want y'all to see the crown.
I don't give a fuck. I know producers have their idiosyncrasies.
When they all go into their Freemasonic lodges, this the crown they put on their head. I want you to see. You see that crescent star and the moon. I want you to. You see that sword. You see that sword over the crescent moon with the star in it. Watch it. Look at it. Now, when you see these sellout Indians, these $5 Indian niggas, the very first cryptocurrency, the very first altar boy, the very first Roman Catholic altar boy slut, $5 Indian, you're going to see the same exact crown because this is a sodomite priesthood. Now, all of y'all in my neighborhoods talk about y'all raising sons. Talk about mathematics. Mathematics. A man and a man adds up to what? Huh? Because that's what your priesthood is. All of y'all in my neighborhoods talking about y'all God. Because you ain't studied. Black man. Because you ain't studied. Now I got to expose you. But you know what? I'll take every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. 5% nation of gods and earth over these fake Christian niggas. I'll take it. Listen, the exposure goes both ways. And if you understand what I'm trying to tell you, all of these these Christian niggas, they wear the same crown in secret. They join your same lodges. They taking your same oaths that y'all taking. They are part of the same male shrine. Listen, so whoever comes out of the ignorance first, whatever king stands up and walks away from this abomination first is who we will embrace. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for individuals from where we come from, for the first time in your lives, to rule over these black niggas that done played y'all, over these white decoy niggas that don't know nothing, don't own nothing. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you won't get another opportunity. Because my mama lived her whole life with niggas like y'all claiming that you God, stealing the desires of her heart. My mama the queens that raised us never got to live in the lap of luxury like they deserved because of black sellout coon rat niggas like y'all that was always in the way. So I don't feel nothing for none of y'all niggas. Because when we bury my mama, every single lap of luxury that Rick Rubin has ever got to enjoy, you niggas gave it to him. Lawyer Cohen and all of these niggas talking about our children are gonna be poor because y'all niggas propping up some fake worship system that you ain't even researched. You let them play you with some black versus white. And the black niggas is the original niggas that created Aryan white supremacy. Then gonna give you a crown. A sodomite crown. Same sodomite crown that the Most High God burnt to the ground before Abraham was I am. And y'all run around here talking about knowledge. Still on plantations. Do you see that? Do you see this emblem? Do you see this? It is called the fez. Every Muslim, every mosque, this is their crown. And it is a sodomite priesthood, always has been, going all the way back to Persia. Going all the way back to Persia. It's Babylon, the Medes, Persians, Greeks, Romans. This is a sodomite crown. And you show me one of y'all clowns that done y'all research back to Babylon. You show me one of y'all that done y'all research back to the Medes, back to the Persians, past the Greeks, you show me one of y'all. You show me one of y'all that ain't take some black nigga word that some nigga named Muhammad was a prophet. You see what y'all ignorant fools don't understand. You got to prove you're a prophet. Twice. You got to prove you're a prophet. Noble Drew Ali, you got to prove you're a prophet, homie. And only cowards change names. Only cowards change names. That's what the Greeks do. It's called Hellenism. To whitewash history so that it can revise and write themselves into history. Only cowards change names. No real kings. Leave the names of the lands the same. No, Egypt is still Egypt. Babylon is still Babylon. The Garden of Eden is still the Garden of Eden. And it ain't never been no Arabs there. Ain't never been no Gentiles, nigga. Ain't never been a black person in the Garden of Eden. That's why y'all love evolution. That's why y'all love to let the white man talk about the world been around for 80,000. The only black niggas. Only black niggas that slaved the white niggas run around here talking about the world been around that for 80,000 million years. Only black niggas. Only ignorant fools. Prop up they Aryan white supremacy slave masters. It's only ignorant black niggas. Young people, you want to get this money that they done talking about? They talking about you gonna be the poorest nation. What you gonna do about it, yo? You gonna keep living your life through your Instagram followers? Huh? They done created a whole new economy on social engineering, and you dumb enough to let them tell, listen, you the fastest niggas in the world. Best dancing niggas in the world. Best singing niggas. You done let them create a whole new separate economy controlled by nerds. You let them create an economy that benefits themselves. You let them create the parameters, and you let them create the guidelines and the standards for wealth in a fake economy. And then you kill yourself to try and be included in their fake, made up, artificial, don't count, and got all the talent in the world. Because you so ignorant and you such a follower. They get to monetize. If y'all want to be ignorant like your grandparents, y'all want to be slaves like your grandparents and your great-great-grandparents, when you got an opportunity once and for all to tell these niggas, all these rap niggas, all of these rats in your neighborhood, the rats don't control our neighborhood, nigga. Same exact blocks that they call killing fields, nigga. They the same blocks we ran up and down. And we said we wanted to play tag, we played tag, nigga. We said we wanted to box, we boxed, nigga. We said we want to run and we want to race. And I said I'm the fastest in the whole neighborhood and can't none of y'all beat me. We played King of the Mountain for every single thing. Listen, man, there was no title in the neighborhood that nobody could. Listen, you had to come take King of the Mountain. Fighting, wrestling, running, basketball, football. It's in this new this Revenge of the Nerds social media era. Fake digital gangster niggas. got no money, got no bread. They got to run to these same white Rick Rubin, Lawyer Cohen, and y'all the niggas that's still giving them permission to run y'all lives. You a fool. And then anybody in my family, under the age of 45, anybody in any city that I done ever lived in, that I done ever walked through, whatever, any of the young people under the age of 45, think you gonna throw away our family's inheritance? If you think you gonna throw away the blessing that my mama put on your head, any of y'all, on my watch, when that woman went to her grave unfulfilled and the only desire of her heart was to make sure that her children and her children's children lived the lives that she never lived, I wish you would disrespect the queen with the rest of these ignoramuses around here who don't know nothing about none of that. I can't help that they family ain't have queens to raise them and guide them. I cannot help the fact that they family was stripped of all manhood. I cannot help that. But you will not come up in this family after we have dominated every neighborhood. We ain't hid from nobody. We ain't bowed to nobody. Niggas in the family don't do right, whoop your black behind. Niggas outside the family don't do right, whoop your black behind. We don't care if it's the church, the school, high school. We don't care. Listen, yo. Beauty salon part. Listen, man. Y'all gonna get your act together. Because Beverly Webb got some grandbabies. And all they gonna know is that they are heir to a throne. And anybody that says anything different, you got to see me. Anybody want to call themselves a world leader that wants to tell Beverly Webb's grandbabies that they ain't an heir. Anybody in the world that want to tell Beverly Webb's grandson that he ain't heir to the throne. Anybody that want to look my little nephew in his face and tell him he ain't gonna rule. Man, woman, boy, girl, listen, anywhere in the world you want to look my nephew in his face and tell him he ain't about to sit on the throne. And reap everything that his grandmama never got. And any of y'all want to play with that? Y'all can get in line. Any of y'all want to play with my mama's legacy? Any of y'all that want to play with my sister's legacy, my brother's legacy? Any of y'all talk about manhood? You ain't even studied nothing, nigga. You better go back to the drawing boards, homies. Anywhere in the East Coast, West Coast, Chi-Town, listen. Y'all better take y'all little Asiatic black man myths, your little Louis Farrakhan. That's the best you got, bro. Your little stinking million man Mark. That's all you got? My granddaddy named Frank E. Leggett, yo. My granddaddy. The king of the Franks, nigga. My granddaddy, Frank E. Leggett Jr., the king of the Franks, nigga. Now go do your history, nigga. King of the Franks, nigga. Yeah, go look up Gaul, nigga. Go look up the Druids, nigga. Go look up the Celts. Ain't none of them niggas want to see the Franks, nigga. Play with it. All y'all little, listen, man, listen. Farrakhan got y'all niggas fooled. Jay-Z got y'all niggas fooled. You know where to find me at. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, nigga. Trenton makes the world takes. You know where to find me at, nigga. Any of y'all want to dig in the crates? Any of y'all that want to test the school of the prophets? Any of y'all that want to stand on y'all prophets? I promise you I will not let my little nephew down. In the sight of the whole world, I promise you. I promise you. You ain't got a man. You ain't got a man. You ain't got a rabbi. You ain't got a nothing. Nowhere in the world. I'll stand toe to toe with any of y'all clowns on any of your fake knowledge in the presence of my nephew all day, every day. And go toe to toe with y'all niggas, just like I did with y'all niggas on the football field and on the basketball court. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. I'm all things to all people, said Paul. That's right, we are the line of King Paul's, nigga. King Larry Paul, nigga. Any of y'all want to get it? Any of y'all want to test y'all biblical knowledge? Any of y'all? Line upon line, precept upon precept. Any of y'all, any priesthood in the world. Any of y'all shaman, y'all want to be holy men. Any of y'all. In the presence of my nephew. What? Let's go. Bring your false prophecy. I'm going to eat you up and spit you out. Just like my grandpops did your grandpops. Any of y'all who want it. This is a social media platform. Ain't nobody hiding, nigga. These are social media platforms. This is a public call out. Buddhism, yoga, Sun Tzu, Japan, China, any of y'all niggas, Putin, any of y'all niggas, Donald Trump, Biden, the Bushes, any of y'all niggas, all of y'all standing on fake faiths, every last one of y'all, calling out all of y'all fake faiths, every last one, you conservatives, you Democrats, every last one of y'all niggas, in the presence of my 1-year-old nephew. Ain't no prophets on earth. You ain't got no men of God nowhere. This the man of God, king of the mountain. And after I finish crushing all of y'all, then I'ma crown my nephew. I'm a consecrated coronate my brother. I'm a crown my sister, my sons and my daughters. Everything that the British have ever lied on. Every single financial transaction that has ever gone through London. We taxing it, nigga. Every single Wall Street manipulation and machination is reparations. And it's going in my nephew's trust fund. Every last one of your institutions of higher lies, where the lies, all of the lies are buried. Every last one of your institutions, we burn it to the ground. Every last one of your Ivy League alien invasions, Stoic philosophy, ignorance. Your Harvard, your Yale, your Princeton, your Penn State, your Indiana University, your University of Chicago and Illinois. I don't care what institution you got. Every last one of your governors, every last one of your governors and your senates. Illinois, Detroit. Listen, man, you ain't got no states. The moment you European bastard offsprings of Caesar came here spitting false prophecy, we erase you niggas from history forever. This is reverse Hellenism. We reverse you niggas from history forever. Let his blood be on us and our children, okay. This is the reverse Holocaust.
Quirks, weird shit. He's just strange by strange standards. While he's downstairs doing hardcore rap records and shit, upstairs he had a bunch of people having koala leaves and doing some type of Tibetan freedom concert planning.
Right. Where Jay-Z take his little effeminate male behind up and ride the goat, nigga. Jay-Z is the goat. Azazel goat, the scapegoat. Satan is the goat. And Satan's number one sexual ritual is riding the goat. You know, all of your Kali Yoga fans, you Russell Simmons, Kali Yoga, love riding the goat, love getting bent over, men getting bent over by other nasty cavemen, Neanderthal. Yeah.